Chief Recalma, you look fantastic. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling like I'm 50 years old again. It's just amazing. The transformation was, I can't explain it, how the energy level went up, how much better I feel. You know, the appetite's better, the weight gain is great, almost too great. But I mean, it's the feeling of the energy boost that really, I guess, surprised me, how fast that happened. And just, there's the only way I could put it, the way that the transformation that happened so quickly thereafter.
That's amazing. It's like going back, like you said, going back 10 years. So there's so much we can do now. There's so many things. We can look forward to doing stuff. We can go and visit our son without having to go, what day is dialysis? If we leave this time, we can be down there and at this time, and we have to race back for dialysis at this time. And, not having to do that is just, it's so different.
I want to go back to the day that you received the call. Can you talk a bit about how you were feeling?
On that day, I was in the office at 8 o'clock, and it was 8:15 I got the call. I was outside with some of the workers, and I recognized the number as St. Paul's, so I just said to her, I've got to get to a quieter room, and I went into the boardroom, and she proceeded to tell me that my transplant date is set. I have a living donor. It's set for February 28th, and I'm to be in Vancouver on February the 24th. I sat there stunned. Didn't know what to say, didn't know what to do. So there was a young lady in the office with me. So I'm sitting there with the phone in my phone in my hand. And I said to Trilena, I said, could you please phone my wife? I need her to come down here. So she came back later, she goes, she's not answering. So I just said, well, I'll just go home. And then so away I went. And so I go into the, Sharon was in the bedroom at that point in time. And then so I just blurted out, I got the call. And what do you say after that? It's look in her face, and mine, I bet, were just shock, still shock. The fact that, it's happening. It's going to happen, February the 28th.
It was a stunned silence. I think it's the first time I was ever quiet. It was just, I was speechless. There was no words, you just wanted to shout hooray and jump up and down. And I think actually maybe we even did at one point, because it's just, there's no words to explain when you get that call. You're waiting for it. And sometimes you think it might not happen too soon. And then there it is, there's that call.
And then you start thinking about things you have to do, I have to do, we have to do to prepare for departure on February the 24th. There's not a lot of time, but we've got to just get things going.
Of course, the packing. What do you take with us? You're going to be gone for 2 months, and it's still winter. It was really cold and wintry, and making sure all your paperwork, your representation agreement, your wills, all of that needed to be updated and ready to go. Thank goodness the lawyer was, when I phoned the lawyer and said, okay, we don't have 6 weeks, we have 6 days now, it's got to be done. He got on it right away for us, and just making sure we had even accommodation, making sure that was set up, and transportation over from the island. There's all these little things that you don't think about until you're hit with, how do we get over to Vancouver? Are we flying? Are we driving? Are we bringing the car? If we bring the car, then parking is how much a day, and all these other little things that go on.
It's going to happen.
Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by Kidney Plugged In. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And while you're at it, don't kidney around. Hit that subscribe button right now. It helps us out a ton. If you want to check out the next part in the series, click here. If you'd like to watch other inspiring and heartwarming patient stories, well then slide on over here. Cheers, and we'll see you next time on Kidney Plugged In.